Hey guys, Frightener22 here, welcoming you back to part 4 of my September 7th DVD update. I think I might be able to wrap this massive DVD update in this part, so let's find out if I can. Next one I got was actually at FYE, and thank God there was a price tag for $6.99. I found this at an FYE in upstate New York while I was visiting my girlfriend, and I wasn't sure if this was out of print, so I contacted my buddy, and he told me it was, and it was fetching like $110, and they had it packaged, and there was no used stickers on it or anything. It was like, seemed like it was a brand new copy, so I was like, whoa, that's like pretty sweet, man. Like, it's brand new, and it's out of print, and it fetches that much. So I took a chance on it, and it was the Fred Olen Ray film Witch Academy, which stars Priscilla Barnes. I think she's in this. Yeah, from Three's Company. Yeah, Priscilla Barnes and Robert Vaughn. And I got home, and look at that. See that tear, like, right there? And then there's, like, a tear down here. So I'm like, well, that's fucked up, because that certainly doesn't look like it's in new condition. And, I mean, I've fixed it now, but when I opened the DVD, this wasn't the side that was up, it was the opposite side, and there was, like, dings and scratches in it, so I was kind of pissed off, because if I saw that it was used, even for that low price, I probably wouldn't have even bothered. I'm like, okay, well, I don't really care. So this, like, I have, like, every right to believe that this was actually used, but thank God that it was only, you know, they had a price tag of $6.99 on it, but, you know, like, I have it in the collection now. It is out of print. It's, you know, I'm sure it's a typical goofy Fred Olen Ray film, the same guy that brought you Evil Tunes. So, yeah, I have it, and I will get to it eventually, but I was really, like, pissed off to know that, like, they just didn't label their shit properly, because it did look like, the way they had it packaged, it looked like it was a brand new copy, and the price tag was covering this. So, other than that, you know, like, with it covered, it looked completely fine to me, so whatever, you know, small price to pay. Next one I got while I was still in upstate New York was, we went into a local BJ's, and this is the cheapest I've ever seen this. It was $18.99, cheaper than Amazon, cheaper than CD Universe, and certainly cheaper than the stores. So for $18.99, I've been wanting to get this for the longest time, and, yeah, my girlfriend picked it up for me. Awesome. I loved it, and that was so cool of her. And for a mere, you know, $19, I got the complete first and second season of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? This, like, fetches up for, like, 25, like, on a good day, I've seen it for, like, $25 on Amazon. So for not even paying, like, 20 on it is a damn steal. I mean, it's, like, you know, the first 25 episodes on 4 discs, the complete first and second season. So for that low price, if you guys have been wanting this and you have a local BJ's, I would absolutely head on over there, because, like, these seem to be popping up at, you know, most BJ's. Once I told my friend about it here in Jersey, he managed to scoop one up at our local one. So, I mean, they're definitely hanging around. So if you've been wanting that, BJ's is definitely the place to go if you want to get a good deal on it. Next one I got was something that, this was the first one I got. I got it at FYE, another generous sale there. It was like $16.99, and it was the Legacy Collection, the Universal Legacy Collection of the Wolfman. It has all the original Wolfman films in it, of course, including the classic Wolfman with Lon Chaney Jr. And, yeah, I just actually, I'll be getting them on Thursday, so you guys will see them in the next DVD update, but I got all the other ones, like, you know, Dracula, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, all of them. But this was the first one I got, so, yeah, it's great to start, you know, to eventually have all these, so I can't wait to get the other ones, but, yeah, this is great to have on the shelf, finally. I love those Universal horror films. Another cool one that I got was at Best Buy. I had like a $10 off. My friend actually gave me his $10 off coupon. Like, who the hell does that? But he gave it to me. And, yeah, I found this thing. It was like $25 or $20 or something. So I got it for, like, dirt cheap, and it's a 6-disc box set on DVD of The Secrets, Stories, and Magic Behind the Scenes Disney Parks. So, yeah, it just goes into, like, all the making of the Disney parks and, like, what goes on at them and what's there. So, yeah, it's, you know, there's 10 special features. It's 6 discs. So, yeah, it's, like, over 5 hours long of content on this. So, I mean, like, why bring a video camera and, just lung that all over the Disney parks? When you could just, like, buy this box set and basically have it, like, captured for you. So this was cool, you know, for such an epic box set, and getting it that cheap was really cool. So this was definitely a steal with that coupon. But, yeah, I'm excited to check that one out. I love Disney and all their parks. I got my final Disney Pixar Blu Ray was, I used 18. Actually, I used my friend's coupon on this. I had my own coupons for the Disney parks, but my friend gave me a $10 coupon, and it didn't bring it down a whole lot because they normally charge like 30 for this, but I saved like $5 compared to the Amazon price, and it's the 2-disc set of Wall-E, and I loved this film. It's one of my favorite movies of summer 2008, and yeah, it's definitely one of the best things Pixar's ever done. The animation is incredible. The story is, so heartwarming, and it's just doing, just Pixar doing what they do best, just making great stories. So awesome to have that one. And then just today on September 7th, it's always nice to come home to Amazon packages, but I scooped up, didn't even take it out of the package yet. For $12, I got the 4 film favorites Critters collection of all 4 Critters films. I've only seen the first one and thought it was decent. I gotta probably watch it again, but for $12, I figured what the hey. I never really buy these 4 film favorites collections, but on a franchise like the Critters movies, like I figured that's a pretty good investment. $12 to just have all 4 of them, like whatever. So like I said, I haven't even really I haven't even opened the plastic off this, so get around to those eventually. And the last 2 I got were 2 more Blu-rays. The 1996 Tim Burton flick, Mars Attacks. I had mentioned that this was coming out in the last DVD update, I think. So yeah, I think the only Burton films they need to release now are Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, actually, surprisingly. They've never got... I think it's available like in England and other countries, but they've never had like a stateside Blu-ray for that film, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Ed Wood, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So there's still 3 more, but I heard that the transfer on this isn't really the best, but I'm sure it's definitely got to be an upgrade over the shitty Snapcase DVD that I have on this. So I collect all of Burton's films on Blu-ray when they're released, so I'm happy to have it. And the last one I have is actually a blind buy. It's a classic, but I've never actually checked it out, but I've heard the Blu-ray transfer on this is amazing, and I am so excited to check this one out because it's a huge staple of 1950s science fiction cinema, and I'm talking about the 1956 classic Forbidden Planet. Leslie Nielsen is in this, and I've just heard unreal things about the film itself, and the transfer is really amazing. And surprisingly, there's 2 follow-up films in this starring Robbie the Robot. A feature film called The Invisible Boy, and the Thin Man TV series episode Robot Client. And there's a documentary on this, featurettes, deleted scenes, and lost footage. Like, they really went all out on this edition, and the video and audio aspects are really great. Blu-ray.com gave it a really stunning review, so I'm absolutely, this is, out of, practically all the whole collection, I'm really excited to cut into this one a lot, so I'm really excited. And surprisingly enough, guys, I actually have a handful more titles to show you, but I'm going to wait until the next DVD update because all the titles that I'm holding back are actually meant for review, and one of them came in the package today, so all of them are up for review during my 31 Frightening Days of Halloween marathon. So there's like 5 or 6 titles that I should have been showing you guys, but I guess you guys will have to find out during the Halloween marathon. So, either way, I'll show them in the next DVD update, but I didn't want to spoil, any of the reviews that would be coming up for, all the films that I'm going to be reviewing. I just didn't want to spoil them by showing them early in the DVD update. So, you guys will see them reviewed next month. And just to give you guys a bit of a heads up, actually, I've been pretty much tiring myself out. I started shooting the 31 Frightening Days of Halloween marathon, so I have about the first 6 days in the can, and it's going really well. The film choices are awesome, and the reviews are coming out just the way I want them. So, be sure to tune into that, and thanks again for tuning in to the September 7th DVD update. Comment, subscribe so you guys can stay updated, and I hope everybody's enjoying the new segment on the channel, Frightener 22's Childhood Flicks Picks, which is where I review childhood movies that I grew up watching or newly introduced childhood films. So that segment debuts every single Wednesday. So be sure to tune in tomorrow as I review one of my most cherished films of all time from my childhood. And here's a hint, it's actually from 1989, so I don't know if that's going to help you guys, but yeah, be sure to tune into that tomorrow. And, like I said, guys, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me, and as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. This is Frightener 22.